Hello. Happy Christmas. Day 2 after. What? Happy 2 days after Christmas. That's what I was trying to say. I'm still alive, okay? Barely, but I'm still alive. I'm actually feeling better right now than I was this morning. Mornings are the hardest because I'm usually running a fever. It's just like a sinus infection. It's just all up in there. But I have started coughing today, so it may be on the move. But I thought I'd hop on here and say hello. I'm not out in my bathrobe, even though it looks like it. I showed y'all this last week. It's just a jacket that's very warm, okay? I had a great Christmas. Thankfully, I was not sick on Christmas Eve, which is when we celebrated Christmas. I just woke up sick Christmas morning. And I was going to go to my niece's on Christmas Day. But since I woke up running a fever, I said, not today. So I didn't get to go to her house, but that's okay. Maybe next time. She has something. I've not seen her new house yet, so maybe next time she has something, I won't be sickly. So, on the way to Blue Ridge on Tuesday, I drove past Santa Claus. I was driving north, and Santa was on his bicycle driving south in the northbound lane. Sir, I sure hope you make it to your sleigh or wherever you're going, because bicycles are supposed to follow the same rules as motorized vehicles, okay? You should have been on the southbound side, not on the northbound side when you're traveling south, okay? He was in full gear. Beard, hair, hat, the whole thing. And his costume and his black boots. Actually, to be quite honest, I think he had on black tennis shoes with his Santa suit. He was a working out Santa. Not really. I don't think that was the case. I think he just didn't have a vehicle and he was riding his bicycle to get to wherever he was supposed to be going. My dad and I discussed many family reunions that we used to go to for his side of the family. They always had 3 a year. 3 a year. And the Christmas one, you had to draw names. Nope, that's not true. You brought a present and they would put a number on your present. And then everybody would draw a number and you got whatever that present was associated with that number. Well, what I was telling my dad was, me and my mom used to be like, let me preface this by saying, there's nothing wrong with Christmas dishcloths, okay? I've been given Christmas dishcloths for Christmas, and they're beautiful, and I love them, okay? So, nothing against anyone who buys Christmas dishcloths as gifts. However, every single year when we would go to this Christmas family reunion on that side of the family, that was like the only thing that they knew to buy. So it didn't really matter unless you opened your own present, which happened a few times. If you didn't open your own present, you opened Christmas dishcloths. Or if you were lucky and didn't get your own, then the mail people left a package hanging out of her mailbox. If you were real lucky, then someone made like homemade apple butter. That was a good one. Hold on. I had to text her and let her know that much of a package was stuck in her mailbox and the rest of the package was hanging out of her mailbox. And I told her, I said, I'm just afraid that it's going to fall out and then it's going to be in the road and we're expecting rain and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, that was my boss, Tommy, and she came outside and she said, is it supposed to snow? I said, it does feel like it, doesn't it? But no, I believe Glenn Burns, who is our local meteorologist, actually called for tornadic activity. And she was like, what? I said, I'm not making it up. Yeah, tornadic activity. She said, that's usually when it's warm going to cold. And I was like, I don't know. I'm just telling you what he said. That's just what I saw. I don't know. Anyway, we were talking about all that. And then about the Christmas dish towels. And then we got on the subject of all of the members of the families, okay? So he has an aunt who had 6 girls, 6 daughters. And her husband left when the girls were young or something. I'm going to win a beauty contest.
Yeah. What did I just say?
Oh, yeah, left when they were little. And that mama put all 6 of those girls through college. And I think most of them became teachers. But anyway, I could not think of one of the girls' names. Just one. I could name all other 5. And then my dad kept throwing this name in there, Rufane. And I was like, I don't think Rufane's one of them. I think Rufane belongs to somebody else. No, she's Pauline's. I was like, nope, don't think so. Yeah. So the person I was trying to think of her name is Avenel. And I kept saying, it's like a 2 name, a double name, you know, like Leanne, Avenel. Not that that's really 2 names, but in my mind, that's what I kept trying to go with. And he was like, what about Sue Ellen? I said, no, Sue Ellen's not part of that family. I mean, it's part of the family, but not part of that family, okay? Well, who else could it be if it's not Rufane or Sue Ellen? I said, it's the one that died like 20 years ago. And he was like, Rufane. I said, no. I'm telling y'all, for an hour and 20, maybe not an hour and 20 minutes, but for an hour of our drive up there was me trying to remember Avenel's name. I said, I'm going to be so mad if we walk in and ask Jenny, and my sister, and she's just like, oh, that's Avenel. That's exactly what happened. I was like, really? I've been trying to think of it. I said the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F. I asked my brother, I said, do you remember all the girls, the 6 cousins? I mean, you know, Dad's 6 girl cousins that were all part of that same family? And he goes, yeah. And I said, I'm trying to think of one of them's name. He was like, I have no idea. He said, did you sing the alphabet? I said, I did, many times. I sang through the alphabet. And I knew it was a double name. And I think it starts with a W. Avenel starts with an A, not a W. Anyway, finally got that mystery solved. And, yeah, I was like, Avenel, dadgummit. Ugh. Anyway, it was a lovely time driving up there, naming all the girls, all of his girl cousins on that side of the family. Over and over, because I couldn't let it go. And then on the way home, we drove past my brother who was pulled over by the police. Yeah. And I told Dad, he was like, was that Donnie? I said, I think it was. So anyway, he called him. It was an expired tag. So thankfully, he just has to get his tag and get it, his car tag, his registration, you know. We talked about that a few weeks ago, and one of my fine, lovely European folks was like, I have no idea what you're talking about with emissions and the ad valorem tax and all that stuff, but it's just another way that the man taxes us, okay? So we pay tax on the car, and we pay tax on the gasoline, and we pay tax on the oil, and we pay taxes on the money we earn, but we also have to pay taxes to drive the car on the road every year. We have to go get a sticker for our license plate. So the license plate is the number, okay? And then you have to get a sticker for it every year. It's just another way that the man tries to bring us down. I'm gonna live, okay? But I don't know if I'll feel like making a video every day, okay? I just felt froggy, so I jumped today. But if I don't make one tomorrow, don't send out the police for me, okay? I mean, I'm fine. It's just, you know, it's just one of them things. Yeah. It's just one of them things. It's lovely. But anyway, love you, mean it. Jesus loves you. Hope he's coming back soon, because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to. Goodbye. Hope you don't get sick.